and then I'll stop so that I can make sure to talk through more of it. Okay? You ready? We're ready. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to start out with some feet stretches. Just stretching the toes over whatever is comfortable for you. Making sure those Omni balls are on your hands. Strapped nice and tight. Like I don't know where to stand or I'm not covering people.
Let's take back here this way. They need to see in there.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to step out wide second. Feet are turned out. We're going to lower down into a grand plie, lifting the arms up and out to the side. Lower and lift. Your arms raise laterally as you lower down into that grand plie. Making sure those hips are nice and tucked under. Don't stick that back end out. Keep the chest lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it over, cross the body reach, and reach, lunging from side to side. You want that arm to be nice, chest high the whole time. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Repeat those feet stretches. I find this kind of helps relax the feet so that when we do put the Omni balls on them later, they're a little bit more warmed up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping out wide second. Grand plie, laterally lifting the arms. Just to shoulder height, not above. 8, 5, 3, 2. We're going to take it to that across the body reach with a side lunge. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up to center. We're going to go into cardio. So for cardio, we're going to start out center of the room. You're just going to take a jump side to side, tapping the toe as you jump side to side, adding an overhead reach. The faster you can go, the more you're going to get that heart rate up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come first position, lifting the arms up to a beach ball. Faster elevation. Making sure those elbows are out and lifted. You want to feel as if there's a big beach ball right in between those arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last part of cardio, wide segment. Grand plie, lifting the arms up to shoulder height in front this time. Again, trying to go as much tempo as you can. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming center. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Tucking the hips under. Taking the arms up to a goal post. You're going to overhead press, lower, bicep curl. Overhead press, bicep curl. 8, 3, 2, taking the arms up overhead. Sorry, go pose, pulse and pulse. That would have been really awkward straight up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to overhead press, bicep curls. You're not done yet. Keeping those arms up to shoulder height. Don't lean back. Pull the rib cage in to keep yourself lifted and centered over your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold that goal post position. Pulse in and in, just like you would when we're down here doing our little bicep curls, but up the goal post. Pulse and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set, overhead press, bicep curls. And then you can lower those arms down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower those arms down. We're going to take those arms back behind us, hinging forward from the hips or hip flexors. Slight bend in those knees. Arms reach long behind, triceps engage. Tiny bend, extend. Tiny bend, extend. Teeny, tiny movements. Big straight. Squeezing those triceps. Keep the palms facing each other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this straight. Pulse up and up. Pulse and pulse. the arms. Squeeze and squeeze. You're squeezing midline, trying to reach those hands to each other. Back to pulse up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tiny bend, big straighten. Then you're done with triceps. Reaching those arms back behind you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up to standing. Wide W with those hands. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. As you pull in, you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Feeling like you're pinching something right in between those blades. Hold that pull in, just squeeze and squeeze. Pulling those elbows back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to reach and pull. Reach and pull. Next, you have Jordan turn around. So I can explain what you're looking for on the back end. As she pulls in, her shoulder blades are pinching together. I know it's really hard to see, but they're coming closer and closer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You got one more arm. We're going to come down to our mat. You're going to come down onto your knees, starting in an all-fours position, placing the hands down on the floor. You're going to roll forward, lower down to the floor. The arms go around underneath you, pushing up. You're going to roll out, around, edge, and push up. You can do it. It's not as scary as you think. Just really engage that core, lower down as you're comfortable. If you're really nervous, you can just do regular push-ups too. And again, you can take the Omni Ball's edge to the mat for extra grip. Just bend your knees are going to be on the floor. We're going to do 2 more with Jordan. We're going to do 1 more, holding that push-up position halfway. Pulse and pulse. Getting our little tiny pulses in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 8 more of those push-ups. Rolling push-ups, yep. Back to the starting. 8, 7. We're going to do them at Jordan's speed, so if you don't get them all in, that's okay. 6, 5, 4, 3. She's just got 2 more. Last one. We're going to stretch those arms out. Just placing the Omni Balls right in front of you. I tried stretching with them. They're too heavy. Yes. We're going to take our right arm, crossing it over the body, hooking with the left. what's going to allow our muscles to lengthen after working out. You don't have to sit on your knees. You can sit completely on your seat. You can come up onto your knees, whatever you're comfortable with. Releasing the arm, taking it up overhead, bending at the elbow, grabbing that right elbow with the left hand. You can side bend, deepening that stretch. Coming up to center, releasing the arm, left arm crosses over the body, hooks with the right. Releasing the arm, taking it up overhead, bending at the elbow, grabbing the left elbow with the right hand. And again, you can side bend if you need to deepen the stretch. Coming back to center. We're going to place those Omni Balls back on our hands. If you need a sip of water, grab it before you do that. We're actually going to start out on our stomach. No, we're going to be completely on our stomach, arms reached out long. We're going to roll the arms in, lifting the chest up to edge. As you lower down, we're going to circle the arms around, straight in front, come back up and edge. Lower down, around, straight forward, come up and edge. We're working that back out right now. So we're doing our Superwomans just with the Omni Balls on our hands. All right, we're gonna go into abs. So we're gonna do our first plank series. You wanna make sure your knees are on that mat. Otherwise, I promise you they will end up hurting. We're gonna come forward into a forearm plank. You wanna make sure those hips are nice and tucked under. Nice flat back. You're gonna take your right arm and you're gonna circle, switch to the left, circle. Circling the arms.
I feel like somehow we migrated to those two.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to add on to this next set of circles. So you're going to circle right, circle left, take the right arm, reach up to the ceiling, lower down. Circle left arm, right arm, left arm, reaches up to the ceiling, lowers back down, and repeat. Right arm, left arm, right up to the ceiling, lower down. Left arm, right arm, left arm up to the ceiling, lower down. Left arm, right arm up to the ceiling, lower down. Left arm, right arm, left arm up to the ceiling, lower down. One more each side. And then we're going to go back to our arm circles, holding that plank. Hold that plank and repeat those arm circles. Circle and circle. Pull those abs in. Don't let yourself sink into that lower back.
Okay, so my forearms are pretty on the floor, so I'm going to switch my mat to my forearms.
You have 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stay in a plank position. This time we're going to rise up onto those toes. I just don't want to plank your face. You will want your forearms though on that mat. You're going to come up onto those toes. You're going to reach forward with the right, forward with the left. Right knee tucks, left knee tucks, right leg lifts, left leg lifts. And then you're going to repeat. Reach, reach, knee, knee, leg, leg. Reach, reach, knee, knee, leg, leg. Reach, reach, knee, knee, leg, leg. We're just going to do 2 more.
You got 2 more.
You got 2 more. There is a modification where you can drop down to the knees and then lift up when you pull the knees in and lift the legs. 1 more. Unless you did 2. I didn't catch it.
2. I mean, I'll do another one.
No, you're good. And we're done with plank. No more plank. We're going to go ahead and sit on that mat. Taking a 3/4 bend with the legs. Hands go to the floor, to the right. You're just going to roll to the side and lift, roll and lift. Staying right. Those hips can lift off the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to take this next one over to the left side. Roll and lift. Roll 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, coming back over to the right. You're gonna roll right, come up, roll left, come up, punch, punch. Twisting the abs as you punch. So roll right, roll left, twist, twist. Punch, punch. Roll, roll, punch, punch. Roll, roll, punch, punch. That was 4. Punch, punch. That was 3. Punch, punch. Just one more set. Punch, punch. And you're done with abs. We'll go ahead and take those Omni balls off our hands. The next section is legs anyways. We're going to lower down onto our stomach to stretch the abs out. So you're going to lay on your stomach, placing the hands just underneath the shoulders, lifting up for cobra. Remember to breathe. And then lower down. As you come up to all fours, come up so that your knees are on that mat. We'll do a little cat-cow, inhaling, arching the back up, dropping the head. Exhale, releasing down, lifting the head. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, releasing down. One more. Inhale, arching up. Exhale, releasing down. Coming to neutral. We're going to grab one Omni ball, make our way to the bar. Just one. Yes, no ice skating today.
I'll let you guys pick your spot, and then I will find one. Maybe you should come right here. Well, that means you need to go there. In the corner. Yeah, in the corner.
So I'm going to have you guys place the Omni ball on your right foot. Remember, when you place the Omni ball on that foot, get your foot in there all the way up to that arch. 5, 4, 3, 2, back to lift an inch, lower an inch, lift an inch, lower an inch. If the releve is ever way too much, you can drop to that flat foot. You're just going to get more of a workout up on that toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to that pulse and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, standing all the way up, lunge and lift, lunge and lift. Rolling out to create that lunge, really using those thighs to help you lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding that up position. Your abdominal leg. You're going to take that right leg out in front of you towards the mirror. You're going to roll back and down into a lunge. Come up to standing. Roll and stand. This one you want to do as much tempo as you can. Trying to get that heart rate back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay in a releve, parallel position. Full range, you have your Omni Ball edge. Before we do this full range, lower and lift, lower and lift. And I have a lot of my weight pressing into that Omni Ball. It just kind of intensifies it, really engages that thigh work more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold halfway, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 8, 7, 6. Try and keep those feet directly underneath those hips. 3, 2. Hold that circle. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to full range. 8 more. Full range to tempo. Lower and lift.
I'm like, what's full range? And asking
Full range is all the way lower as much as you can, keeping those hips tucked under, lifting all the way back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lowering down, you're going to switch sides. If you have 2 legs, have only one. Now we'll give you time to decide on the forward side and after side. Yes. water if you need. Set that down, you want to fall basically on your feet. Making sure that Omni Ball has the wording back away towards those toes. You're going to take that left leg out to the side, right leg's up on well away. You're going to roll to lower down, lifting back up. Full range. Really want to make sure when you lower down, you're really tucking those hips and engaging all your thighs to lift you back up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When you come up, hold that half plie. Pulse and pulse. Hold that pulse, lower down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. The higher the heel, the more you're going to sunderize those thighs. And also work them harder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that lower, tuck the hips, tuck and tuck. When you're tucking, pulling those hips towards that rib cage, making that space between them smaller. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to that down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down and pulse and pulse. You're almost halfway through this side.
Embrace the shape.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Full range. Lower and lift. Sliding all the way out to the side. We want those legs to shake and quiver. These are our favorite birds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that left leg in front, staying up on that toe. To tempo, you're going to roll it back behind you, going down into the lunge and lift. Roll over into that lunge and lift. This is also a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that lower, circling the hips right, circle right. Even when you're circling, make sure you keep those hips nice and tucked under to let that back end stick out. So Jordan's going to kind of show the circle. Her hips are nice and tucked under versus when you circle with it sticking out. Show those the wrong way. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to lower an inch, lift an inch, lower an inch, lift an inch. Those legs are probably nice and tired. You're on fire. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got full range. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. I promise your legs will be sore for like at least a good 24 hours. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to take that Omni Ball off our foot. We're going to come and throw it across the room. I know what that throw was. We're going to come in the center of the room, stretch our legs out. We're going to step out wide second. Placing those hands just behind the back. Bending back, dropping the head to where you're comfortable. And then folding forward. Reaching for the floor. You can take a sway of the hips from side to side. You'll want to make sure you have access to that mat so that when you rotate down, you can place your knees on that mat. Or to walk the hands over to that left leg. Sorry, left leg. I normally do opposite. Rotating down to that modified runner's lunge. Dropping the knee, tucking the foot. You want to make sure your front foot is directly underneath that knee so you don't overextend your knee. We're going to pull the hips back, straightening the front leg, flexing the foot, reaching the hips for the floor, chest for the knee. You can either stay here or you can slide forward into a split stretch. That is your call. Another option is to lean down forward into that runner's lunge. You can bend your back knee. Getting a little different stretch. You can lift out of your split. Do the same thing. Releasing. We're going to tuck that back foot, lifting the hips up and back into that forward folded triangle. Rotating back to the front of the room. Taking the hands over to that right leg. Pulling on that right leg. And when you're ready, rotating down to that modified runner's lunge, dropping the knee, tucking the foot. Again, making sure that your front foot is directly underneath the knee so you're not overextending it this way. want to be about elbows distance away from that bar. You're going to have a slight bend in your standing leg. The leg with the Omni Ball is going to reach long behind you. You're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Your leg is perfectly straight behind you as you lift and lower. If you need, you notice Jordan's kind of folded forward onto the bar with her forearms. She's just kind of getting into a better position so that she's not hurting that back.
I'm sure.
Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg lifted, bending the knee, trying to aim for a 90-degree angle, pulse up, pulse and pulse. Keep that slight bend in that standing leg. Make sure your hips are nice and squared off. And you're still pulling that rib cage in, so you're not sinking into that lower back. You notice Jordan went up onto her toe. That's a way to intensify it and increase the work that you're doing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to extend that leg long back to lift and lower. Lift and lower. This position is also called an arabesque for those who want to know the technical term. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, switching legs. Taking that Omni Ball onto that other foot.
I'm not hurting it. I can't stand up. Oh, I can't.
Whatever works.
I tried. I fall. I learned
Whatever you need to do, there's no judgment here. We're going to take that left leg long behind us. Slight bend in that right leg, nice parallel position, hips squared off. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So when you're lifting that leg, you're really engaging the glutes all the way up. I'm just going to kind of use Jordan. You're engaging it all the way from down here up into that lower back. So down, right at that smile line, all the way up into her lower back.
where your glute meets
Your leg.
it's called smile. And everybody wants to have a glute.
Definitely.
Lift it up and make it smile.
We like to make happy booties. Hold that leg lifted, bending the knee to a 90-degree angle. Pulse up and up. That Omni Ball is just adding some weight to our normal move. You can also box your arms out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extending the leg back long, full range. Lift and lower, lift and lower. The more you squeeze that boogie, the happier it will be. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to come to the center of the room. We're going to do the last set of glutes on the floor with the Omni Ball on both feet.
You said.
I said, I don't remember what I said. You're going to put them on both feet. Well, I said you're not ice skating across the room. This isn't ice skating. But what I think I might do is run to the back and grab each another mat for your forearms so that you don't kill. picture. I'll give you mine when I'm done. You guys want to be on your knees. So you want your knees on one mat, and then for a forearm plank, the mat will be underneath those forearms.
You also said you were doing any more planks.
I did say that, I forgot. You can yell at me later. We're going to take alternating leg curls to tempo. Just curl and curl. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. You're going to go onto your side. Taking your legs nice and stacked. You're going to lift that leg just barely off the other one. Lift an inch, lower an inch. Lift an inch, lower an inch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that left. Bring the foot just an inch forward. Lift an inch, lower an inch. Lift an inch, lower an inch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, coming back to that forearm plank. Alternate those leg curls to tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to roll to the opposite side, but I'm going to do it this way. Taking those legs nice and stacked. Lifting your leg just an inch off the other one. Lift an inch, lower an inch. Lift an inch, lower an inch. Notice Jordan went down to her forearm. Just another way to keep yourself nice and stacked and in the right position. Stacked means you have one hip on top of the other. Everything's parallel. You're not twisted either way. Last one, bringing that foot just an inch forward. Lift an inch, lower an inch. You can flex that foot if your toes are cramping. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down, last set of leg curls. Coming back to that forearm plank, curl and curl. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. You can roll onto your back. One more set of glutes, I promise. Nobody ever trusts me. That's the point. Keep you guessing. You want your legs extended long in front of you. You're going to roll them in, edging the Omni Balls. Lift the hips, lower, roll out. Roll in, lift, lower, roll out. 4, 3, 2. This next one you're 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. We got 8 more butt lifts. Roll the legs out, edge, lift the hips, lower. Roll, edge, lift the hips, lower. 3, 4, so you're halfway. 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Extend everything long. Taking a nice deep inhale, slow exhale. Another nice deep inhale, slow exhale. Rolling up to seated. Taking those Omni balls off the feet. You're done with them. Now if you really want to throw them across the room, I guess you could. We're just going to sit on our seat. Taking our left leg, crossing it over the right. Hugging the knee, twisting over to that left side. Feeling the stretch all the way up into that glute. Releasing the twist, switching sides, hugging that knee again. And always take your arm up and over that knee. Remember to breathe. Releasing the twist. We're going to bring our feet together, knees apart. Taking that cobbler position, folding forward, grabbing for those feet, sinking into those hips, dropping the head. Remembering to breathe. Nice deep inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, relax all the tension out of your body. Inhale. And exhale. Extending the legs long in front of you, keeping hold of those feet. From here, you can flex and point the toes, just creating different pulls in the leg. Still want to remember to breathe. Nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, relax those legs. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Rolling up to seated, bringing the feet into nice, easy position, closing those eyes, taking a nice deep inhale, slow exhale, inhale, exhale, rolling the head down to the chest, over to the left shoulder, around to the back, over to the right shoulder, back down to the chest. Repeat that circle, over to the left, around to the back, over to the right, back down to the chest. Reversing your circle, over to the right, around to the back, over to the left, down to the chest. One more rotation. Over to the right, around to the back, over to the left, back down to the chest.